Most people believe wealth begins with money. It doesn't. It begins with silence. Let me tell you a story. Michael grew up in a small American town where nothing happened quickly. One main road, one grocery store, one high school. His father worked with his hands. His mother worked with patience. Money was discussed quietly, usually at night, usually with worry. Michael learned early what scarcity felt like. Not hunger, uncertainty. At 11, he noticed something. Adults didn't argue about effort. They argued about outcomes. Everyone worked hard. Few moved forward. That stayed with him. At 15, Michael got his first job, stocking shelves, minimum wage, long hours. He didn't complain. He observed. Who left early? Who stayed late? Who owned the store? The owner didn't work harder than anyone. He worked differently. That confused Michael. At 18, Michael left town with 2 bags and no safety net. College was not a dream. It was a calculation. Loans, part-time jobs, relentless schedules. While others chased grades, Michael chased understanding, how systems worked, why some people were replaceable, why others were protected. In his 20s, Michael did everything right. Graduated, got hired, climbed steadily. Promotions came, titles followed. So did exhaustion. He lived in apartments that looked good but felt temporary. He drove cars that impressed people he barely knew. His income grew, his control did not. At 29, Michael experienced his first real shock, a company restructuring. Not personal, not emotional, just numbers. Good people gone, bad decisions untouched. Michael survived, but something broke. The illusion. He began tracking different things, not salary, not bonuses, leverage. Where did effort multiply? Where did it disappear? Most of his work vanished the moment he stopped. That scared him. Michael started building quietly, not startups, not flashy investments, ownership. Small stakes, unsexy assets, boring structures. He read at night, learned slowly, avoided advice from loud people. Progress was invisible, which is why it worked. In his mid-30s, Michael said no for the first time. A promotion, more pay, less freedom. The room went silent. People didn't understand. Neither did he fully. But something inside him had shifted. By 40, Michael lived differently. Same city, different life. He chose projects, controlled his calendar, knew his numbers. Not net worth, runway. How long life could continue without permission. The answer grew every year. People began calling him lucky. Michael smiled. Luck had nothing to do with it. Patience did. At 47, Michael returned to his hometown. The road was the same. The store still stood. The owner was older now. They talked about time, about choices, about what people regret. The owner said something Michael never forgot. Most people wait for life to slow down. It never does. You have to step aside. Michael understood. Wealth wasn't about acceleration. It was about positioning, standing where time works for you. Today, Michael isn't famous. He doesn't teach, he doesn't flex. He owns his mornings, his evenings, his attention. That's his wealth. Here's the truth no one markets. If your life depends on constant motion, you're one pause away from collapse. Real wealth survives silence. It grows when nothing happens. So if you're listening right now, don't ask how to earn more. Ask this instead. What would still pay you if you stopped explaining yourself? Because the goal was never money. It was independence. And independence begins the moment you stop confusing movement with progress.